Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
Alrighty, we are now officially in the window of the secret sound that could score you $104.
7 to 7, Monday through Friday, 5 times in that hour, in that window of time, you have a chance to score some money, depending on how many guesses before you were fails. The secret sound starts at $104. This is the sound we want you to identify when it's time to call in. Not now. Just want you to hear what it sounds like. Here it is. What is that? Secret sound for $104. That's a new sound because the last sound was guessed on Friday. So we've gone through 3 sounds now. This is the 4th sound.
This seems like a tough one.
First one was the copy machine.
Get your recorders out. Put your voice memo on. Hit record.
Yeah.
See if you can find out what it is.
So you can keep listening
Play
to
that
it.
one time,
One more
Sam.
time. Here we go.
I get it. I have no idea.
Thanks, Eric.
I'm dumb. Usually I'm like, oh, maybe I know. Nope.
He doesn't know it. 713-390-KRBE is our
play
phone
now.
number for Look at Me Now. Look at Me Now is where you tell us a story about somebody telling you you're never going to amount to anything. You can't do that. You're never going to do that.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm ruling right,
And we
yeah.
got a song.
All right, the number is 713-390-KRBE.
We're starting off with Courtney on the line. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Tell us your story. Happy Monday.
Oh, happy Monday. Yeah. In 2023 in January, I got pregnant with my second child, and I had 4 semesters left, and I had her in August of 2023, and I had a C-section, and I was supposed to start my internship 1 for teaching, and they were like, oh, just take the semester off. You had a C-section. You're not going to be able to do all this work with your 10-year-old and a new baby.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, watch me. So I came back after 2 weeks, and I completed my internship 1, and now I just started my internship 2 in January, and I graduate in May.
Oh,
Congratulations.
That was space.
You're a bit of an overachiever there,
Yeah.
Courtney. You got to let yourself rest.
Wow.
You're at 2 weeks. You're telling me you went to work 2 weeks after a C-section?
Yep,
2
I
weeks.
went to I went to the school, and I started my internship 2 weeks, and it was difficult, but I had a C-section prior to my 10-year-old. I had a C-section with my 10-year-old, so I already knew what to expect, and so much has changed that it wasn't too bad, but dealing with 26 kids while I'm recovering.
I don't know what you're
That
doing
sounds
there.
awful.
I don't know if I can applaud this. My guts hurt again.
Right?
My guts are hurting
Well,
right
I
now.
applaud your strength and your
Honestly,
determination.
yeah.
I'm like, you get PTSD on my
Why
C-section
is everybody
scar.
rubbing their scar right now?
Like I'm rubbing my tummy.
Man.
My little kangaroo pouch is hurting. That's quite the story there, Courtney. I don't know if I would say I recommend that for anybody else to do that.
So
But
you said you're done in May then? This May you're done?
Yeah, May I graduate with my bachelor's in teaching and my special education certification.
Oh, my God. That's
Wow.
awesome.
Did you have help?
Congratulations.
Who watched your baby when you were working? Did you have?
My mom.
Oh, that's great that you have family to help out.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
she lives like 2 minutes away, so.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's fantastic.
You're lucky to have your
Just
parents
making a
here.
note it worked for Courtney. Maybe it doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a really
I
rough
set myself
recovery.
to a high bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because you can't
Works for
lift
her.
anything. You're not supposed to lift anything. You had 6 layers.
Yeah.
I saw this thing on Instagram, Courtney. I don't know why it came across. I mean, all this crazy stuff on my algorithm, and it was a lady who was wearing zip-up hoodies.
Yep. I
you
saw
seen
that
this, Sam?
too. Yep.
And she is
Oh,
showing
and all
you
the layers.
all
Yeah.
the layers, and it's showing you the cuts,
Yeah.
what they cut through to get
Yep.
the C-section. And
Yep.
she had like 8 layers. It was like skin, fat.
Yeah, that's why it makes me so upset when people are like, C-section is not real. I'm like, you don't even know. Like, you don't even know what we have to go through.
Oh, they think it's like
Yeah.
a cop-out is what people say?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
how could they? That's
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
layers of muscle
Terrible.
and tissue.
Yeah,
It's really weird.
And sometimes they're
recoup?
medical. You know what I mean? Like you have to get the baby out.
Yeah,
yeah.
So.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what mine was. Mine was like she was sideways and had no fluid left, and they took her like 3 weeks early.
Oh
Man.
wow.
Well, thank God she's okay now.
Well,
Oh, yeah, she's chunky and She's almost 6 months. So
That's
Yay!
very
That's
cute.
one time we can be chunky and everyone thinks we're so
Baby,
cute.
baby.
And only when you're a baby, the fatter you are, the cuter you
Yeah,
are.
then all of a sudden,
Oh, yeah.
It
change
doesn't work out like, as it translates as it's over. Courtney, thank you so much for calling the show. You have a fantastic Monday.
Would that work for me if I just, hey, I'm a 900-month-old baby?
I'm gonna get some chunks.
No.
We're doing Look at Me Now. Tell us what you did to show them that, you were able to succeed when somebody told you can't. Is it Servando? Am I saying it right? Servando.
Yes, this is him.
Hey, good morning.
Servando, tell us your Look at Me Now story here on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hello, good morning. So I am a hairdresser, and in 2019, I was in a lawsuit for $1.5 million.
Why?
And everybody...
What? Who was suing you for $1.5 million?
Gave somebody a bad haircut or what?
Holy smokes.
We can go into details because I was part of the lawsuit.
Okay,
but
okay.
what I can just say is that after everybody at the hair salon where I was working at was all like, hey, you need to look for another job, another profession, but when you know that you're doing nothing wrong, after 2 years, the lawsuit was dismissed, and the exactly 2-year anniversary from the lawsuit went public. I opened my hair extension line in the east side of Houston called Glam by Servando Hair Extensions. And the hair salon that I used to work at, as of right now, has no customers.
What?
And I'm very successful.
Sweet
Wow.
You're like, haha,
Revenge as well.
That's really cool that they didn't just want you to leave the salon. They said you need to look for a whole new line of work.
Get out of this industry. And now you have a hair
Pretty much.
extension line. How long did it take you to launch this business, Servando?
I was working on it when the whole lawsuit happened. I was like months before launching it. So it was ready to go, but then COVID happened too. So during the whole process, it took 2 years for the whole lawsuit to get it done and over with. Pushed it back a little bit longer, but 2 years right after the whole lawsuit went public, I went public exactly 2 years later with my hair extension line. And they said, I'm still
stressful.
here.
Wow.
Man, what could it be
That's
for
awesome.
5 months? What could it
Yeah.
be?
It's like,
Was it something they said you did or like the company did? Or
No, I was accused of burning someone's hair. I'm going to be straight up honest. And they took it to like a federal court. They went to state board. They went to the state board, try to get me to revoke my license. But after 2 years of investigation, being straight up honest and being a professional, knowing that you didn't do anything wrong, send all your evidence and everything you have, the state board was found not guilty, and I was dismissed from all the charges.
well,
Nice.
congratulations. It must have been somebody rich or powerful
Yeah, $5 million.
to be able to get it all the way to a
1.5.
federal court.
Well, also the amount of money on attorneys on that.
Does that mean like burn their skull or something?
You burn your hair, burn your skull.
I mean, your hair
didn't
grows
grow
back or
right.
it won't grow back. You put a wig on, but like your
Gosh,
Well,
Servando.
there's certain chemicals that
Will burn your scalp.
Yeah,
Prevent that?
unfortunately, if used in the wrong manner or for too long on your head, then it could burn you up a little bit. I can't really bleach my hair anymore because my sensitive skin. And it really burns the crap out of the front of my scalp, and then it'll be peeling for 10 days. So
Oh,
that's
man.
nasty.
Well,
Don't do
Servando,
that.
you survived
Probably
that.
not do that.
No more hair dye for me.
Let's take Lindsay's call because Lindsay has quite the Look at Me Now story when it goes from desperation and despair to success. Hi, Lindsay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. Tell us your Look at Me Now story.
So I grew up. I've actually called in before about my mom, making me feel like I was the reason behind my dad's death, and y'all helped me get into therapy and everything through that call.
Good. I'm
Good.
glad to hear
Glad.
that. Is that your Look at Me Now story? Wait, is that the update?
So I am 32. I have been told by my mom I can't do college, all of that, and cut her out of my life. And I put myself through school. I was single. I was facing eviction. I ended up losing my home with my 2 kids. I ended up moving back in with my ex. And I started dating my amazing partner who has been such a strength for me and helped me, believe in myself whenever, honestly, I felt like giving up. And last Friday, I ended up dancing through my whole house because I finally finished my 2 years associate's degree, and I now have my degree. I just bought a beautiful home with my partner, and I have a brand new car. I am beyond blessed. And I just want to be like, look at me now. And if you are feeling like you won't ever get out of it, it does end. But you got to have that faith that you can get through it.
It's a good message.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good for a Monday.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
What's your
You're
partner's
dancing
name?
through your house.
'Cause it sounds like
And he's so amazing. He's been such a big support. We have 7 kids grand total together in our house. He is an amazing dad. He is an amazing partner. He is a hard worker. He is such a good man.
That's
and
awesome. Well, congratulations.
That's awesome. Dancing through your house.
Were you doing the Saltburn dance?
Oh,
Everyone's doing that now. Everyone's doing that now.
We're so obsessed with that movie.
I was doing the cowboy through the house. I was like just constantly dancing. I would stop for a bit and then I'd start dancing again because I'd be like, oh my God, I actually am done with college. And
yay!
Good for you.
Lindsay!
Congratulations.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Fantastic.
What are we learning? I've learned like support. That one,
Yes.
Courtney has mom's support to help her.
Right.
She has her partner.
Yeah.
You can't go through this life alone.
You.
You shouldn't.
If somebody believes in you, you can do anything, right?
Yep. Want to believe in
People don't
yourself, but it's nice
realize
to
that.
have people believe in you.
Thank you for calling, Lindsay. That's put a smile on everybody's face. That was fantastic for Look at Me Now. All right, coming up next, Roula and Ryan's Roses update. And this is where we're going to check in with Eileen over Daniel because that whole situation last week had a lot of people debating everything.
So much evidence, but he had a response for everything.
He was smooth.
Did this guy know this was coming? Did this guy have everything prepared? We'll let you hear the recap, and then we're gonna get the update with Eileen next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Now, time for a Roula and Ryan's Roses update.
We're going to do this on the air.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, parental discretion is advised. Eileen had so many clues about Daniel. His ex, still in his life. Her father passes away, and then just the behavior
He sends
changed.
$1,000 on Venmo to her, and the ex was still in his life, but not that present. And then when her father passed away, then it really became amped up. Eileen wanted to get some answers as to is he going back to her or not. What was her name again?
Eileen.
No, the ex's name. I heard your brain
the
fart.
ex's. Oh, I am too. Doggone it. I can't remember what the ex's name was. Well, we'll just find out here. Let's do the recap first, okay? So he had all these different clues, or she had all these different clues about Daniel. The wet towel that she found on the shower curtain because the ex was over there when she came in. The coming in late. He came home one night with his shirt inside out. And the first thing we confronted him about was, what's up with all the deleted texts? Like the text thread between you and your ex.
And Mystery X.
Completely deleted. This was his response.
Because I like to save storage space on my phone because it works much better. Doesn't everybody do that?
No.
Do you guys keep all your
you
text
don't do that.
conversations?
None of your other messages were deleted.
I deleted a bunch of text messages. There was the ones that weren't there. You wouldn't see it because they weren't there because I deleted them.
Have you gotten back together with Debbie? Did this whole, her dad dying, did you guys get back together and you haven't told me and you haven't had the decency to just break up with me about it? Are you back together with her?
No, we're not back together. I've been consoling her. I've been helping her and her family, through a pretty difficult time.
I saw that you Venmoed her $1,000. What was that about?
She needed extra money for the catering for the funeral, and so I was helping out a little bit. Her family doesn't really have that much money right now, and
well, neither do we. We don't have that to spare. I came home. Remember when Debbie was in our place? It was the thing about the papers, whatever. And I went to the bathroom, and there was a damp towel on the towel rod, and you'd taken a shower earlier in the morning, so I know that you hadn't taken a shower. Why was there a wet towel there?
Because the sink, remember our sink has been a little leaky. It leaked a lot that day, and I fixed it, but there was water all over the floor.
It was one of our nice towels. You wouldn't have used one of our nice towels for that. I don't buy
needed
it.
Something
I don't
fast.
buy it.
Was the closest. It was the
Do you
closest
think I'm an
thing.
idiot?
Why come home at 10:30 at night when you left in the morning to help her move?
Have you guys ever moved? Especially 2 flights of stairs. That takes a while.
Does Debbie not have other family that can help her with some of this stuff? Because it seems like you're spending a lot of time with her, and your girlfriend has a lot of suspicion about what y'all are actually doing in those hours.
Most of her family lives out of state. her dad was like a mentor to me. I wouldn't even be working the job that I have now if it wasn't for him giving me advice back in the day. I felt like I owed it to the family.
Did you ever think about asking Eileen to go with you to help?
I'm not going to ask her to go help move my ex-girlfriend's dad's stuff out of his house. And
you don't think that what you're doing, even if it's with innocence, Debbie's not falling for you in the light of your being the savior and the hero in light of her father's passing?
No, I think love and romance is the last thing on her mind right now.
Your girlfriend, Eileen, has told us that you guys are pretty much intimate every day of your lives, and now for the last 2 weeks, nothing.
I mean, this has been hard on me, too. I mean, like I said, the guy meant a lot to me, and, I'm also going through a loss. And sorry it hasn't been at the forefront of my mind to do the wild thing or whatever all the time.
And I don't need you to apologize. It just, there was a lot of things. I don't know. I feel...
You guys, I feel like I'm kind of putting a lot of my personal life on the air right now. Have I given you enough? I mean, Eileen, I'm happy to talk to you about this, not on the radio. We could talk about this at home.
And at that point, we took it off air.
But people were really
so
debating,
many people had a theory.
He knew it was you, and all of his answers made sense, but they were too cool and calm. And man, there's something about being too cool and calm. If you're too cool and calm, people think that you have murdered half.
At the same time, I think
state.
he can't win. Like he did send, well, he knew he didn't send any roses. He knew immediately that it was us. But he had an excuse for everything. So why don't we ask Eileen what's going on?
And we thank her for standing by to give us an update. She's here with us. Good morning, Eileen.
Hi, thanks for having me back.
Okay, so we were all kind of convinced when you told us in part one that he was cheating, but then all his excuses kind of seemed plausible.
Yeah, I felt like he was telling the truth. Like he wasn't stammering.
No, not at all. He had an excuse for everything.
And the lack of emotion, a lot of times when guys are defending themselves, they get really mad. They turn it around on you.
He was just very matter of fact.
Yeah, he seemed to just, that's why I was like, I don't know, man. I'm confused.
He's either not cheating or he's a serial killer.
Now, what do you think? Is he cheating on you?
I had Debbie over with him. I was like, let's invite Debbie, as a, sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your loss, and I accused you of cheating with my man on the radio.
Oh, yeah. Wait, did she know?
Yeah.
Did she know she was accused?
Yeah, she heard it.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I know. But also, I was able to lay it out and be like, hey, there's a lot of stuff felt really weird, and I just got really confused, and I just kind of, played it up like that. But then, you guys, the body language, even if nothing has happened, there is definitely something brewing, particularly for Debbie. The way that she would look at him, the way that she would just angle towards him, subconsciously, it felt like I just need to make sure that she stays away from him. I don't want to be the crazy person. I don't trust her. I don't trust them together. I'm not going to be crazy about it, but as soon as this whole period of mourning is over, I'm going to try to make sure that they're not alone together.
You're going to trust him or her around him or wherever he is, you think he's with her?
Well, here's the weird thing. You've trusted him for all these 3 years because Debbie's been a part of y'all's lives. You've known that they used to date and that they're friends now. And it's only really happened since her father died.
Death is a game changer, especially if he was a mentor and memories.
Well, yeah, he's hurting. Something like I said earlier, if something happened to one of my ex-in-laws, I'd be devastated. I wouldn't want to get back with my ex-wife.
You believe him, and it was a big loss for him, but how are you going to go on in a healthy relationship with him if you are so 100% in belief that Debbie wants your man? You know what I mean?
Well, then you have to trust your mate.
Yeah, and in the grand scheme of things, I am going to have to trust him. I don't have to trust her because I don't have to. I don't have to trust her. If down the line things start getting weird again or she gets really pushy about needing alone time with him, then maybe, we'll break up down the line. But the way I see it, this is kind of like a little blip. This is weathering a period of just loss and hardship, just this little sort of turbulent moment. And obviously he was not thrilled that I went to the radio and aired our dirty laundry, and so we're having to work this out, but I do trust him. And I think this is just a weird time, and I'm committed to sort of getting through it. And then in the grand scheme of things, if Debbie is a problem, if she keeps being a problem, then he can go ahead and make his choice. And sometimes you can stay friends with your exes, and sometimes you can't. If he ends up putting down his foot and she keeps pushing the boundary, then he'll lose me. And how sad for him, because, we have a good partnership. I'm not trying to be overly jealous or paranoid or any of it. I really think I'm being reasonable here.
You're well within your rights.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you can't trust him, it's hard to be with somebody that you already are getting suspicious of.
I think you trust him. You don't trust her.
Well,
I do trust him. I don't trust her. I don't trust her because I think that she loves him. And I think that ultimately the reason for them breaking up, like they said, it was mutual, but like maybe she didn't fully agree, or maybe she just like wanted a break and thought she would always get back together with him or something. Like, I don't know. And I don't know her that well, so I can't really say, but I'm not going to trust her.
Well, she's going to use
this.
This this is the 2-month anniversary.
Oh, yeah. 6-month memory of life celebration.
If she really likes him and wants him back, she's going to use her dad.
Yeah, and she keeps pushing that boundary, then I will put my foot down and he will have to make a decision, and it'll be in his court. But I'm not going to just blindly trust. I'm not just going to say that, just because he's not making a move means there's no danger there. Like, I think
just have a conversation with him about respect.
Yep.
Just do that.
And whatever answer he gives you, that will be your decision.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate you checking back in with us, Eileen. Take care and good luck to you.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. Thank you for everything.
All right. You take care. Wow.
Gosh. Well, everybody's got their theories and everybody does what they want to do. Here's what I know we're going to do. The mystery box is here. It's Monday.
Ahmad's not liking this.
Ahmad was chosen last week to go put his hands in the mystery box. What do we have for the box?
He got so cocky during rapid fire. He thought he owned this game, like he was the man, just because he won one time. And the cockiness got him.
Have you made a song about losing?
No. We're going to get to the mystery box next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
What an appropriate song for the mystery box on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Karma is my boyfriend. It's the Roula and Ryan Show here on 104.1 KRBE, and it is Mystery Box Monday. For those of you who missed last Wednesday's show, at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays, we played a little trivia game called the Rapid Fire Quiz. And the winner of the Rapid Fire Quiz has a contestant that won a prize. And the contestant chose Ahmad to go into the box.
Now, so far in the 2024 season, I've been picked to go in the box. Eric's been picked to go in the box, and now you, Ahmad.
For 3 weeks in.
For what?
I don't even deserve
You were so cocky. You thought you just were going to destroy me, and I had to put you in your place. And say,
Excuse
all right, young
me
guy.
for believing in myself.
That's right. You tell him, Ahmad.
There's a fine line.
All right.
Confidence and arrogance. You got to walk that line.
Well, hey.
So here's how it works. There is a box in the studio. If you've never seen it, well, we've done it millions of times for like the last 20 years, I feel like.
Sam's
It is
playing
a
bongos on
plywood
it.
box with a hole on each side where your hands go in, and we have to put an item into the box. Now, Ahmad has to leave the room, go into the silence chamber, so we can tell the audience
Eric,
what we're
take
about
him
to
in there.
put in this box.
Oh, Ahmad, leave your cell phone here. You cannot take your cell phone with you.
Everybody frisk him.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
Oh, that's allowed. All right, so he's going to go into the other room. Eric is going to make sure the door is sealed, the vacuum sealed,
All right,
silence
close
chamber.
that door before we reveal to the audience exactly what it is.
Don't be
'cause
facing that window in case he sees something
it's
there.
vicious.
Because we don't see it. This is something that we've known about for years, back in the old radio war days, which means like radio wars. Like there were legit radio wars in like the 80s and the 90s where you went out somewhere for your radio station, another radio station wanted to sabotage your event. They would do terrible things. And this one guy we worked with years ago told us there was a website he bought this stuff from. We're like, what in the hell, God, you really are mad at radio stations at car
Take it really
dealerships.
too seriously.
We've had this for so many years, and we've been afraid to like actually unleash it.
Then we lost it, so then I had to go online and buy
a new one.
It's called wet farts.
Y'all.
I actually put that on my Amazon cart.
It smells so strong. You cannot.
But we're not going to spray it in the room, because if we spray it in the room, we're all ruined for like 3 days. It doesn't go away.
It smells like.
Currently, Kevin is scooping something
What is that, Kev?
disgusting looking onto a plate.
No,
It's
this
all
is
congealed.
Leftover congealed stew. It is. It's definitely.
And what do you pour it into?
5 days old, and I've poured it into an open diaper of Santiago.
In an open diaper.
Santiago's diaper. That he hasn't used.
So
Yeah, this is
The last two
gross.
times when Ryan did it, and then I did last week, we both like there's poop in here.
So it
yeah, we
looks
kept saying that. I was like, I thought for sure there was gonna be
That's a
poop.
lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It
That's
looks like
too
butt
much.
nuggets.
That's
it
too
looks
much in that diaper.
Oh, man,
What is the
that
purpose of you
gross.
bringing in that spray?
We have paper towels in here.
No,
He's gonna need that.
I don't think there's any paper
So
towels.
here's the thing. We're not going to spray the spray because we all suffer for that one.
No, spray
If
the
you
spray.
just take
Wait,
the
wait,
lid
wait.
off and you waft it in front of
put it
under
in
his
his
nose,
nose.
he's not spraying it.
Well,
Okay.
listen, I think the stew has a smidge of an odor to it. So we should spray the stew.
Oh God!
Yeah, take it out.
Spray that.
All right,
We
take it out in the
ruined
hallway to
for
spray it.
days.
No.
Because we're all going to be paying for
lingers.
that.
Yo, this spray
It's bad.
lingers.
Like, it's bad, Kevin.
We will
Open the
all
door.
suffer. No, Kevin.
Kevin,
We have done
I
this
picked
before.
up the
It's smelling
container.
your stew right now.
I picked up the
No.
container and I couldn't get that smell off my fingers
I'm
all
telling
day.
Smell
you,
the stew.
the first time we heard about this spray, Kevin,
Oh.
somebody did spray it, and it was days and days in the studio. That was
It's
terrible.
bad.
If you just kind of
Give
put
it a
it under
spritz.
his
Oh,
nose.
he
Give it a- Oh, did you just spill? Oh, God.
gosh.
Oh, God. Oh, God. We're all paying for it now.
We are going to pay for it. It's on your hands.
Oh,
Eric,
God,
you got to
Eric.
go wash your hands.
You gotta go.
Oh, no.
Eric, you smell like crap.
It got Eric.
backfired. It's
Oh, my God. That
Done.
smell is
It's
so...
backfired on all of us. It's backfired on all of us.
I can't.
Don't touch the door handle. Open the door. Open the door. So he doesn't
Oh, my
touch the
God,
door
I'm
handles.
retching. My eyes are burning.
Eric,
My eyes
Okay,
are
put it in
burning.
the box.
Oh, God, this is
Oh,
so
God.
bad.
Oh, God,
Don't
it's
make
so
sure
bad.
Eric, you have to go wash your hands. Eric has
my
Rolla, I
God.
started, the bile started coming up the back of my throat.
I got it. Okay, listen.
Oh, my God, my
This
eyes.
is a punishment for us
my
all.
finger up with his nose
What are
because he's
you
got a blindfold.
thinking? What are you thinking?
No, you
We
can't.
have to
You-
go get him.
It's on top of the box. It's on top of
Holy
the box.
crap, this room
Lysol?
smells like a toilet. It's so bad.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
It's so bad.
We have all been punished.
All
now.
right, come on.
Okay.
Bring
Here
him
we
in.
go. We're gonna bring him on in here.
Gosh.
It's Mystery Box Monday, and see if we can all get through this. God, before Eric. Okay, Ahmad is walking into the studio. He's got a blindfold on. He knows where the box is, and
I could hear you guys screaming from the next room.
Isn't it terrifying?
on.
It's like terrifying. You hear us all screaming. We're like, oh no, what is it? What is it? All I can tell you is that Irvin, who does digital, has covered his face.
Oh, no.
He just can't. He cannot.
Did you put poop in here?
No.
What the hell was that?
Oh, my God.
Wait, the hands haven't gone in the box yet.
What
All right,
the hell
hands
was
gotta
that?
go in the box, Ahmad. Come on.
You gotta put your hands
Yo,
in.
just put something in my face.
Oh, my God. My eyes are burning.
The faces that Ahmad is making.
What the hell? Yo, put
Especially with
Santi's
the-
diaper in here.
You gotta reach
I'm
in.
not touching it.
Come on,
the
Ahmad.
mask.
Hands in the box.
Wait, guys, let me time out here for a second because obviously it's radio. Ahmad is wearing a mask. Like on the Ellen show, they used to put the mask with the eyes that look up. And the face the mask has, plus Ahmad's actual face of shock, is building for the most epic reaction. And his hands aren't even in there yet. It's so bad.
Oh, God.
Okay.
man.
All right, hands in the box.
Okay.
Hands in the box.
Okay, mystery box on the Rolla Ryan
Got it
show.
here.
104.1
All right,
KRBB.
hands are going in.
What do you think it is?
Reach in, put your hands down.
No. What the hell you guys smell? Stop playing with me. Oh, it's a plate. It's on the plate.
It's
All
on the
right,
plate.
hands down. Just plop the hands straight
What's
down.
on the plate? What's on the
in it?
plate?
It's a diaper. Is it really a diaper?
Keep going.
You gotta put your hands down.
Oh my God! It's poop! It's poop!
Ahmad is shaking.
I'm not touching it again!
All right, spin the box around. Spin the box around. Take it up. All right,
It's not poop. Of course it's not poop. But it looks
It's stew.
disgusting.
Oh my
It's old stew congealed with
Why does it smell like poop?
Eric, reveal to him why it smells like poop.
Ew.
Oh my God, my eyes
It
are burning.
smells like poop.
We were all screaming because
That's
Eric
Kevin's
bought this
cooking.
spray.
Oh my God!
And he spilled it in here. We go, we're all going to pay now because the spill is so
The smell
bad.
is so
My
bad.
heart is
It
racing.
smells so
That
bad.
really smells like
You
poop.
really thought we put poop in there, didn't you?
I really thought.
All
my
I can
gosh,
tell
it
you,
smells
Ahmad,
like it.
is from this angle, the mask, the
Oh,
mask
my
you're wearing has
God.
the eyeballs looking
Oh,
up.
man.
And your face,
That's
when you're
brutal.
like, it looks like it's really your eyes. So it's just the whole thing made for a hilarious
That
gut
is
laugh.
liquid poop in a jar.
Yeah.
That
it's
is-
horrible.
Disgusting.
It's horrible. Now the studio is rancid.
We gotta get that out of the studio.
Y'all
All
did
right.
that to
We gotta get
yourself.
that
Yeah,
out.
please wheel the box out of the
You
studio.
could actually take
Oh.
solace in the fact that we've all suffered
God.
for this one today, Ahmad.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Man, oh man. Mystery Box Monday, it's over. It was not poop. It was the diaper with congealed stew and poop spray. And
Yep.
it is really, that was a good laugh. That was a hearty, hearty gut laugh. Thank you for that. Man, I can't wait to see that video. Okay, I guess we have time for news now. The news.
Yeah,
is
let's
now
just move on. What's coming up
it's
next?
raining. Be careful. Coming up next.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around the table. There is something that Applebee's is doing if you're an Applebee's person. And I don't know if this is going to be good for your dating life based on the list of where women won't get out of the car or not. We'll get you updated next on The Roula and Ryan Show.